Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Federal election. Scott Morrison responds to raw chicken korma photos. Scott Morrison has responded to the controversy surrounding a photo of one of his homemade curries. The Prime Minister regularly posts on social media about the curries he cooks for his wife Jenny and their children. But he sparked horror this week when he shared a picture on his official Facebook page of a chicken korma that looked rather underdone. Needs to have a night at home. So curry it is. Sri Lankan tamarind eggplant and okra curry and a classic chicken korma, Mr. Morrison captioned the photo of his Sunday night offering. Strong curry. Strong economy. Stronger future. Feel like giving the politicians a rating this federal election? The political non sequitur wasn't the only thing about the post to raise eyebrows, with many people quick to point out the chicken in the chicken korma appeared to be very undercooked. Mr. Morrison addressed the ensuing currygate on Melbourne's Fox FM radio, insisting it was just the way the light bounced off the skin of the chicken. Host Fifey Box began their Tuesday morning interview by asking Mr. Morrison about the most talked about curry in the country. You love posting photos of your food. We love seeing it, but everybody is convinced that the chicken korma you cooked the other night had raw chicken? Is this true or false? She asked. Mr. Morrison denied the speculation as absolutely untrue. People went back for seconds. It was in the pan for a good 45 minutes, I can tell you, because I had it there myself, he said. Mr. Morrison harked back to a recent pretend shopping trip during a campaign pit stop at a greengrocer on Saturday. I picked up the okra and the eggplant up in Rockhampton when I was visiting the markets up there, and so to everyone up there, thank you. It was delicious, he said. Asked how he managed to bring the fresh ingredients back to NSW from Queensland given strict quarantine rules, Mr. Morrison said the RAF was very helpful. Fox FM host Brendan Fevell asked Mr. Morrison, do you actually cook it or you got people doing that stuff for you, bro? Mr. Morrison said he had cooked the dinner himself and that he had enjoyed doing so. According to the latest news poll conducted for the Australian newspaper 3 weeks before the federal election, Mr. Morrison has increased his lead over Anthony Albanese as preferred Prime Minister. But Mr. Morrison will need to curry favour with the electorate, given Labor has maintained its two-party preferred vote lead of 53 to the Coalition's 47. The results put Labor in a winning position if the poll is reflected accurately on May 21. Mr. Morrison has attempted to frame the federal election as a choice between the Coalition as trusted economic managers and Labor as the unknown. With the Reserve Bank widely expected to raise interest rates on Tuesday from historic lows, Mr. Morrison has been quick to blame international pressures for soaring inflation. All that pressure people know and understand is coming from overseas. The war in Europe, the pandemic, that's pushing up costs all around the world, he said. Labor's finance spokeswoman Katie Gallagher earlier accused Mr. Morrison of deflecting responsibility. What we saw from the PM yesterday was an attempt to shift responsibility elsewhere, she told the ABC. When things are not going so good, it's always someone else's issue. Senator Gallagher's comments follow Mr. Morrison's press conference on Monday in which he said interest rates weren't about politics.